Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Cyber Monday, classic, crazy football Monday, Qatar 2022. If you were a football fan and did not watch Monday's football, this Monday, as in tonight, that's just gone this morning, then you missed some cracking. There were 11 goals in the first two games. So you had Cameroon and Serbia, Ghana and Korea. Those were fantastic games. I mean, fantastic. We're gonna dive right into them. They had Brazil, the favorites, scoring, winning. Oh, Switzerland tried to, Then you had Portugal eliminating Uruguay. Right, let's get right into it. Before you go on, I go any further, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel by hitting the logo on the right side of your screen, bottom right, or just go to the link or which is in the bottom of the description, or just pull up Soccer As We Like It and just subscribe. Thank you very much. Right, let's get right into it. Monday, crazy Monday in the world, retail world, it's called Cyber Monday. In the football world today in Qatar, it was called Crazy Goal Monday. Let's get right. First game was Cameroon against Serbia. In that game, Cameroon, previous game, they had lost 1-0 to Switzerland. Now, in that group, you have Cameroon, Switzerland, Brazil, and Serbia. Serbia, excuse me. Serbia lost previously to Brazil 2-0. Cameroon lost to Switzerland 1-0. Both of them needed a result today, and they met Cameroon, the indomitable Lions of Cameroon, Yaoundé. I think this is the correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the 6th or 7th World Cup appearance. Yeah, they've been one of Africa's most consistent appearances at the World Cup. There's one thing to turn out, there's one thing you're going to get a result, but they gave Serbia a game. Cameroon scored first, which was the funny thing. Cameroon scored first. Let me see if I could still find some information on this. So Cameroon scored first in the 29th minute, which was funny because Casaletto scored in the 29th minute. So Cameroon were on the path of being victorious. So they started well. But before the first half ended, just before the word they always say in football, the worst time to consider goal is in the last minute of injury time in the first half, just before you go into the second half, because the momentum has shifted. But it's like you're about to close out the game and you can see the goals. Like, so that's what happened. So Castelletto scored 29th in the 29th for Cameroon, and Pavlich equalized on the 45th minute, exactly a minute before halftime. So you just thought, all right, 1-1. They conceded, and Serbia did something else, and Milinkovic-Savic scored another goal in injury time in the first half. So Cameroon went a goal up to a goal down, got it to 2 goals down in the second half. Not only that, in the 63rd minute, Mitrovic scored, making it 3-1 to Serbia. We thought, goodbye, game out, good night, and goodbye. At that point, you know what? I sent out a text. Those of you who watch my channel, I sent out a text on WhatsApp group today. I said, why are African countries really struggling this World Cup? So I said, oh, Morocco won yesterday. Morocco beat Belgium yesterday. But prior to that, Ghana lost, Cameroon lost, Tunisia lost, Morocco won, Senegal lost. So it's like, what's wrong with these African countries? They come to the World Cup and just mess around. But when I sent that message before these results, it's like they heard me and they started coming firing on all cylinders, mate. I got it timestamped. So just of those people that oh, Tim, you don't know what you're talking about. I'll tell you what I'm talking about, mate. So meanwhile, at that point, 3-1, everyone thought, it's game over, mate. This is absolutely game over for Cameroon. But Cameroon did something that everyone expected them to do. Let me see if I could quickly find it. This was the text message I sent in the morning of the game. At this point, Cameroon were 2-1 down. I sent this out. Can the camera see it? If you can see it. Let's see if you can see it. I sent that message out. If you can see it, let me move it back a bit. If you can see it. There you go. You can see it clearly. Right. I sent that message out. So the teams that have been performing and underperforming from Africa. So At 3-1, everyone thought, these Cameroon guys are useless. Then they made this trade. They brought in Vincent Abubakar. This guy, why he's on the bench, no one will know. I don't know what Rico Big Song is doing by playing him on the bench. As soon as Abubakar came in, Castello placed a through ball to him. This guy the chip was perfect. He beat a guy and chipped this ball. The chip was perfect. But they said it was offside. Within a minute, no, within 20 seconds, VAR, goal. And Vincent Abubakar was excited. So it was 3-2 at this point. Serbia was shocked, arguing, blah, blah, blah. Before Serbia could understand what was going on, at that point, this was 63 minutes. Choupo-Moting scored a third goal, making it 3-3. The stadium went crazy. The Cameroonian fans went mad at this point. So Cameroon had gone from 1-0 leading, conceded 3 goals, 3-1 down to make it 3-3. It was a classic game, great game, great game, great game. So both of them got 1 point each, and both of them lost. So Cameroon faced Brazil, who already qualified. Serbia play. Serbia play. Who does Serbia play now? Serbia play Switzerland, who have got 3 points. So if Serbia want to qualify, they have to beat Switzerland. And if Switzerland need to qualify, they need to beat Serbia. Can Cameroon beat Cameroon? Can Cameroon beat Brazil? I don't know. But because Cameroon already qualified, so they probably won't put their full strength out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So we'll just see. We'll just wait and see. Well, so that's done for that group. So we're moving to the next group. Ghana against Korea. Now that was another eye-crunching game. That was a game you didn't have to miss. So Ghana took the lead in 24 minutes through Salisu. He scored in 24 minutes. Beautiful goal. 1-0. Then, within 10 minutes and the 34th minute, Kudus made it 2-0. At this point, Ghanaians went crazy. The Black Stars of Ghana had lost it 2-0. But, as I always say, you don't count your chickens before they're hatched. See what I mean? You don't. So Ghana went into the first half 2-0 up, went to the second half 2-0 up, and on the 58th minute, Cho, a beautiful delivery from Song, a good header from Cho, made it 2-1. So there was hope for Korea. Then another set piece. Cho was there again. It was now 2-2. This is the 60th, 58th, and the 61st minute. So the Ghana from 2-0 up were now 2-2. They be pegged back to 2-2. That was a fantastic. 2 good set pieces, 2 good crosses. One was a set piece, one was just a beautiful cross from Song playing down the left. Then Kudus came again in the 68th minute and scored the third and final goal for Ghana. And Ghana have got 3 points from that group, the group of death, because that group has Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana, and South Korea. Then that was the end of that game. So Ghana have got 3 points. Korea have got 1 point. And we'll go into the next game. So the next game was Brazil and Serbia, which was the other half of the Cameroon and Serbia part of the groups. Switzerland had a game plan, and they stuck to that plan perfectly. Switzerland are very disciplined. They might not have world stars. No, you probably won't even know most of the players. But they stuck to the plan. Brazil found it hard to break them down. But Casemiro, the best current CDM in the world, scores a beautiful scorcher. Pile driver on the edge of the box. But he plays for Manchester United. I said I'll throw that in. So it looks like Brazil look like they are getting close to holding this trophy. So we'll just wait and put this there. I want to use this opportunity to thank Gabriel, my mate Roland Gabriel, for donating this trophy for this tournament for us to use. I appreciate you, Roland. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Roland's a great friend of mine, a man out there fan of over 40 years. He's been very good to me, and we're like brothers. So he donated this trophy for us to use for this tournament. Thank you, Gabriel. I just had to give him a shout out. So Brazil won that game 1-0. It was a tight game, but Switzerland did everything they could. Then So the group of the standard of that group is Brazil 6 points, qualified. Switzerland 3 points. Cameroon 1 point. Serbia 1 point. See what I mean? Serbia need all Switzerland need is a draw, and if only if Cameroon beat Brazil, which I can't see happening. But you never know in football. You know what I mean? It's a funny old game. So the final group in this of the final game of the day was Portugal against Uruguay. Mind you, Uruguay eliminated I said Man United. Uruguay eliminated Portugal in last World Cup in the knockout stages 2-0. And this was sweet revenge. So this is the controversy here. Bruno took a shot. Ronaldo rose up for the ball and it touched a flick of his hair. They said the goal's going to Bruno. Bruno said it should go to Ronaldo. I don't know where it is. But there is this fan base of hates United fans. I'm not going to call them United fans. I'm going to people who hate Ronaldo. Oh, why should Ronaldo be taking the goal? What the fuck does it even matter? I know there's some fans there who want Ronaldo to fail. Why? Why do you have so much hate in your heart? It's not good for the soul, mate. It's not good for your soul. Just enjoy the beauty of the game. Does it matter who scores? Does it really matter? Anyway, Bruno scored and it took Portugal to the last 16. So in that group, Portugal have 6 points. So Portugal have 6. Korea have 1. Uruguay have 1. Ghana have 3. So Portugal, Ghana, Korea, and Uruguay at the bottom of the table. Ooh, not looking good for Uruguay. So Korea need to beat Portugal to qualify, and Ghana need to beat Uruguay to eliminate them. And Uruguay and Ghana have beef from 2010. If those of you who remember, when Ghana played Portugal, Uruguay in the last 16 in 2010 World Cup in South Africa, the ball was going to the net. Then Luis Suarez brought it back from inside the net, and they were awarded a penalty. And the penalty, Ghana missed it, but the ball was in. But the rules now, if the ball's in and the ball was someone touched his hand, the goal will be awarded, not a penalty. The person is sent off, and the goal will be awarded. Because then, 12 years ago, they gave a penalty, and the guy skied it. He took a penalty in the penalty shoot and he scored. But when it mattered, that goal was supposed to take Ghana to the quarterfinals, the first African team to get to the quarterfinals. But this is revenge time. Send Uruguay home if you can. So that's the roundup for today's games. I'm just going to Ghana 3, Korea 2, Cameroon 3, Serbia 3, Brazil 1, Switzerland 0, Portugal 2, Uruguay 0. That's where we leave it today. Tomorrow we have some other big games. And just to let you guys know, all the final games of each group will all be played at the same time. So no rigmaroles and manipulating of tactics and trying to play to a certain, oh, I'll let him go through, because no. Each game on the final games in each group are played at the same time. So let's see what we got tomorrow. But don't forget to like and share and subscribe, please. I really appreciate it, people. That's nice and lovely. Let me tell you what we have for Tuesday, which some groups are playing their final group games tomorrow, which is, let me quickly pull that up from right here, right there. Lovely, jubbly. So, Tuesday, what we got here? We have tomorrow. Dun, 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 dun. No, we're already done Monday. Tuesday, we've got Tuesday. Now, tomorrow we have Netherlands and Qatar. I mean, come on, we all know that. Netherlands. They play 2 games, 1-1, drawn 1. I think they're beating Qatar tomorrow. I can't see any way around it. The next game, so Netherlands and Qatar and Ecuador against Senegal. Those games were played at the same time at, what's that? 9 a.m. Central Time America, which is at 3 p.m. UK time. Then the next group, oh, now this is where it starts to get hot and spicy. England, Iran, Wales, and Iran. locked. England have 4 points. Iran have 3 points. Wales have 1. No, so it's England 4, Iran 3, USA 2, Wales 1. England play Wales tomorrow. They could send Wales home, or Wales could get a result. They need to beat England by 3 goals to qualify and send England out. Can't see that happening. Iran and USA. Iran already had 3 points. USA has 2. So Iran needs a draw to go through. USA needs to beat Iran to go through. If it's a draw, Iran are through, USA go home. So that is the status quo of that group and the magnitude and what's lying on that group. The all matches are played at the same time. So I'll see you guys tomorrow after the games. We'll have another roundup. We'll probably have a guest on tomorrow, and we'll take it from there. But congratulations for those teams who have qualified: France, Brazil, Portugal. Congratulations for getting to the knockout stages after just 2 games. Congratulations. So we will see you guys tomorrow. We'll see if Iran and USA. Now that's a game that's very tasty. Then England or Wales. I just can't see Wales doing something. I mean, you know what I mean? I just can't see it. But football's a funny old game. I think Qatar are out. I think Qatar are done. I mean, they've lost the first 2 games. I think they're the first team to be eliminated, followed by Canada. So we shall just see. So Ecuador and Senegal will be a very spicy game. Senegal have 3 points. Ecuador have 4 points. Ecuador beat Qatar, and they drew with who did Ecuador draw with? Ecuador drew with, so it's Netherlands, Ecuador, Senegal, and Qatar. So Ecuador will play Senegal tomorrow. That's going to be a tough game. Senegal have 3 points. Ecuador have 4 points. All Ecuador needs is a draw. Senegal have to beat. They just have to beat. So it is what it is. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Don't forget, like and subscribe on all the social media platforms. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. From me, it's goodbye and good night.